looks like a non-protocol way to cut bacon.
Are you eating raw sweet potato? What do you think?
Yummy.
Really? You guys have all enjoyed raw sweet potato. Daddy started it years ago. You liked it?
That's good.
Is it carrot sticks or sweet potato sticks better?
Sweet potato. Sweet potato.
Really?
It tastes like carrot.
The specimen before us is an atypical hash. It is hash because it is a mix of vegetables and meat cooked together. It is atypical because it has potatoes and sweet potatoes, pork belly, and venison. It will fill our bellies.
But there's no greens in it.
Oh, there's no greens in it too.
Really? Wow. When you were a baby? I love his once when I was a baby stories.
Yep. The big ones like this, you can put back on the pile in a nice, neat way, okay? If they're this big, throw them right in here. If they're taller than you, they can go back in this pile. Like these, real neat.
Those aren't taller than you.
If they're taller than you.
They're taller than me. I'm just big one now.
Yeah, if you're bigger than it, it goes in the truck.
Okay.
Okay, if you're smaller than it, it can go in the pile. Watch your legs, buddy.
Why?
If I find one of these you missed, then I win. If I don't find any, then you win. Okay? So you have to search all around here and put them all in my truck.
Put all the tiny ones in the
Grace is tearing this chicken run down out here because she's gonna have her own flock of chickens soon. And it's honestly a mess out here, so she's largely gonna rebuild this with my direction. I'll help her design it and stuff. So the chickens don't have a fence, so they're just stuck in here like this. Yep, I bet y'all wanna come out. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. All right, there you go. Everybody out. So until we get that rebuilt, it's free range or indoors, and probably mostly it'll be free range during the daytime. You're done?
Yeah.
That was fast. Are you sure you're ready for me to look?
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully.
Daddy, look behind you.
Oh, there's look behind me. There's a goose. All right, let me look. See if I can find a piece. See who wins. Let's see. I think you win. I don't see any. Good job. Hey, thumbs up on that one. Great work. Now I'm going to pull it up to the dumpster and you can throw it in the dumpster, okay? Did I get that truck close enough?
Yeah.
All right, throw it in. No one get in the dumpster.
I'm gonna do one more.
Throw them all in. Get them all in there. Wow, you're strong. One-handed with that big one.
I'm strong.
Good job. And we don't have to take care of the pigs anymore because the pigs are taking care of us. You all have done an amazing job cleaning out my truck. Great job. Good work, young man. Jump in. We got more to do. What do you think, girl?
Yeah, I love it. You did a really good job. Are you gonna put this on the whole thing?
No.
Huh?
No, it's done. It's amazing how much mess you can make with a little project. Gabe and I were talking a minute ago about that. It's just a disaster zone here. We're getting it cleaned up. I'm basically done with this. We got a little more to do on it. I think Brighton's actually back here working on that last little bit. So why don't you go to the creek or the hose and wash off the worst of that, okay? You're doing a great job coating that foundation. Scrub, 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 scrub to get it off, okay? Wow. where there was like a little barbecue pit here where the roots were. Okay, we're cleaning up here because it needs cleaning up, but we're also cleaning up because the next step in this whole process is retaining wall, drain, slope. So this house is never wet again underneath like it is now. It's actually drier now than it's been. It's still moist though, and we're gonna fix that. This drain runs from here to right to the just to the left of that, or right underneath that outhouse. So I think we'll find it like right here. And my thought is to get the slope I need, I'm gonna need to connect into it somewhere like either here or here, because this, at least the drain will need to slope through here, so this is low enough. I don't know how heavy that table is, but I know it's heavy enough that kids, it has like a 12-inch base and kids will stand right here and it doesn't flip. So I guess let's move the top, or try to move it and just see if we can pick it up. I think we can pick it up. Alright, I'm going to lift this one harder. Let's see if there's a worm under here.
And don't cover them. And no one cover them. I'm going to look at them.
There's one.
Oh, I'm going to sit.
Here's this old hose. Cooking. Here's an aluminum cooking pot that was used as a little drain cover with holes drilled in the bottom. It's actually a non-stick, I think, aluminum, and there's the old handle. And then here's the clay tile, which runs from here with gutters to the creek. So we're trying to find it here. So this French drain actually has somewhere to go, and doesn't just flood the neighbor's driveway. So it actually can shoot water underneath and just back to the creek from this little area right here. I'm sure a few of you will think this is funny, and some of you, I'm almost done with my hammer and I'll give it back to you. Some of you think this is funny and some of you think this is totally stupid, but I'm fixing my mattock again. If you watch every video, you've seen me do this 4 times maybe.
Dave, I'm afraid of the worm.
I always get it so tight and then, guess what? It ends up coming off. Let's see.
Hold it too tight.
Here we go. Alright. Alright, I'm using treated wood now, so I expect this fix to last even longer because this treated wood is so tough. I don't know why it's so tough. Alright, here we go.
Can I try it?
Try what?
Can I try it? Can I dig that?
Yeah, in a minute. Haven't hit it yet. I wonder how deep it is. I'm trying to find the lower end of it. I was going off memory, but I can't find it, and piled some brush. A guy cleared a little brush there, piled it over the bank. So I'm gonna run water through it and see if I can see it running down that bank. We're also gonna check the patency of this line, make sure it doesn't have any major like crushes or stuff. I know water runs through it, but I want to run the hose through it for a few minutes. Make sure, don't drink it until it runs and runs, okay? Let it run for quite a while before you drink it. Okay. And don't run dirt down it, just stick it down there.
Okay.
It's buried under a ton of, it's flowing though. You should be right over it, if it's straight. I found it and it's just water just flowing out. It looks good. I just forgot by about 6 feet where it was. But you should be in the right spot. It's not backing up at all, is it? No. Hey Justice, I'd like you to pinch that off now and put it somewhere like right under the porch there where it won't run into our soil area, okay?
I feel like I'm digging and digging and not going anywhere.
Oh, yeah, understood. This will have to come down a little. I think I'm gonna just run it like a curve, like this, and then in that low point.
That'll work.
And make it big. I'm gonna make it huge. I'm just gonna get a big load of gravel, dig my trench, put 2 drain tiles or 1 drain tile in it, and then fill it with gravel.
When's he coming?
So if you're gonna stay a little while, and well, if not, actually, I'm gonna go down here and dig. As soon as I get that, I have 1 water line connection there I need to make. I need to find this, make that or find that end, and then I just have to make 2 water line connections, and then he can bury all that. All right, all these dirty boys and 2 dads are running up to get some lunch. You got dirty. Why'd you get so dirty?
Because I want to.
You wanted to? Okay. Risking your life for a worm. It's not a game I want to play.
Had a farm, he had 500 chickens.
Wow. We have to find a water line that's right here. The simplest explanation is this line is replacing a line that runs straight that way that we're gonna have to cut to finish out our grading. And so this one's replacing it. We have to connect this one to the one that's in the ground here, but we have to find it first, digging by hand. If we dig with a backhoe, we'll just cut it, and then we'll have basically a disaster to work in where we have a hole filling with water. It's just not my, I don't want to do that. So we're gonna dig by hand until we find it. I think if you look right here carefully, you might be able to see there's a little depression here, and I think that's where they buried it. I've always thought that. Okay, we got a pretty deep hole here to the point where I thought the hose was going to be, and we found some stuff, but we've not found it. Look at this. This we were both excited about this for a minute. That looks like a water line, right? That is a water line, but with an old cutoff valve, it looks like, with no handle. But so far, the real water line, the current water line, has eluded us. So I never know, like, should we go deeper or should we go that way? I'm kind of think we go a little deeper just to make sure we didn't miss it, and then I'm gonna start going this way. I mean, it's unlikely, but it could be like 10 feet over there. I just don't think it makes sense though, because I know it comes from there and comes down, and I know it lands on her house. I don't think it makes sense to go like right under these trees.
I think it's right in here. We're gonna find it.
I think we're about to find it. All right, we're just digging and digging and digging. Haven't found it. Kind of did a resurvey of all the evidences that says the water line should be here. I really still think it's somewhere right here, but don't know exactly where it is. It could be 10 feet out, but I really think we're about to hit it. We're deep enough. I'm confident in that. I don't think I said this on camera earlier, but I always pick these hard jobs when Gabe comes out. I don't know if it's if that's subconscious or if that's just if that's like me having the courage to take them on, or if it's just a coincidence.
Fine with me.
I'm like, let's see, Gabe's coming, we'll stop doing fun carpentry work and dig ditches. I've been doing like 2 weeks of just fun carpentry, and then you show up and I'm like, back to the ditches.
You know, that's probably the best help. I mean,
It's true. I mean, because I need the motivation for this, I don't need the motivation for that. Alrighty, it is 5 o'clock and no luck yet on finding the water line. I think we're digging in the right spot. We might need to go a little further. That's not happening today. It'll probably happen tomorrow. But we did most of the digging, assuming we didn't just miss it and didn't quite go deep enough back here. We got about 2 feet. And there's some backfill in there now. But assuming we didn't miss it there, all of this digging was necessary. But we'll find out soon. Tomorrow, hopefully, if I have time.